What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Trav player, what's going on in this college football world, man? We back with everybody, man.
What's going on today?
I ain't nothing too much, man. You know, Murdoch, he can't be with us today. He's having an MRI on his little shoulder, you know what I'm saying? Probably from all them losses he took last week and all them fake predictions, you know what I'm saying? They hurt his little shoulder, so he had to do an MRI. I want to send our blessings out for a speedy recovery and come back with some good predictions because he always wrong. Him and Fathead Dave, you know what I'm saying? They don't be knowing what they talking about. Me and you don't know what we knowing anyway. They don't be
Turn
knowing
right
that.
on North
You know.
Shapeland Avenue, then
But
take the first right.
what's going on, man? Let us know what's going on in the
Turn
college
right
football
on
world.
I-465.
Trap. Guess we having some technical difficulties right now. This Trap will be back in a second, you know. But let's talk about this Penn State and Ohio State. Penn State looked good first half. They held Ohio State, man, 14-13. I thought Penn State was maybe even pull it off, but they couldn't get the job done, you know what I'm saying? They uh they fell I think it was 31-44. And then the Arkansas game, you know, uh my boys, still Auburn still struggling. They done won 3 games this year. Everybody at Auburn is so many of them that entered the portal, the transfer portal.
In
Now,
1 quarter
next year,
mile, keep
it's
right
going
to
to be a suspect
I-465 south,
because I
then
thought
keep
for
right.
sure that next year was going to be our year since they going to get rid of Horson. You know they're going to get rid of Horson. You know, this time he just really riding the rest of the year out because after that, he's a goner. And
Keep right to
but now,
I-465
man,
south, then keep
bruh,
right.
I mean, shame.
Be in the right lane.
So many of the players is water. So I don't really know how they gonna do or what they gonna have going on. Yeah, y'all excuse me for that. Now we're having a little technical difficulties, you know. But it is what it is, you know. Uh, let's move on to
Continue on
one of these
I-465.
next games, man. But you know what? Let's do something different. Let's do something different. Do something different. Since I'm the maestro, Murdoch, man, let's talk about Sweat. Did y'all see Dion? Dion is really bringing Sweat to prominence. I mean, you know, people always, you know, talked about, you know, the swag and stuff like that. But, you know, a lot of times we stick to the Power Five schools and stuff like that, man. And it's something that when you can bring these little schools, these predominantly black schools, HBCUs, to prominence because they have great athletes. They do have some good athletes over there, you know. And those athletes Some of them is just as good as guys in the Power Five. You know, and I was listening to Dion, and I listened to what he said. He said, "Don't let his confidence uh, disturb your." He said, "Don't let his confidence disturb your insecurities." I mean, you can take that in all aspects of life. I like the dance. So who is Swag? Who is Swag? Dion Neal still over there, undefeated. You know, and I'm gonna give my prediction. I know Georgia was winning. I know you Georgia fans. Georgia was winning. They were playing Florida 14. Then they ain't playing nobody. Them Gators trash. I'm sorry. Did I say that? Yeah, trash. But let me tell y'all something, man. Mark my words. Clemson will fall. You back with us, Trap?
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. Just had a few technical difficulties.
Oh, okay. Man, listen, dog. Clemson who Clemson played today? I be forgetting though.
Oh, I don't
Cause
think Clemson
matter
ain't
of fact,
played.
they didn't play today. I'm sorry, they didn't. They played Syracuse last week, right?
Yeah, they beat them 27-21. And see, they play
Yeah,
Notre Dame. They play Notre Dame next week.
yeah, they play Notre Dame next week. Man, listen, dog. I don't care what nobody say. Clemson is overrated. Every time they get in the game with a team that's an okay team, they have and they barely win. They ain't played a top 10 opponent all year.
Yeah, they
They ain't
overrated.
played nobody in the top 10, bro. They struggled. They struggled with Wake Forest. They struggled with NC State. They struggled with Syracuse. It ain't now one of them teams in the top 10. And Notre Dame, we already know Notre Dame ain't got that.
No, Notre Dame, they same thing every year. They always have, but they done lost a few games, so they couldn't. Because if they was undefeated, they'd be in the top five right now. That's just how they do Notre Dame. But it was a good win today against Syracuse, though.
You mean last week against Syracuse?
Now this
Huh?
week, Notre Dame and Syracuse.
Yeah, I seen that. That was gonna be my next point. But you see how Notre Dame handled Syracuse.
Yeah, like they wasn't no match for them.
Yeah. So how can Syracuse hang up in there with Clemson? Clemson overrated, man. They ain't got nobody really on their schedule. I'm finna tell you the two toughest teams, toughest games they finna have. They last two games. They got Notre Dame gonna be something for them. But listen what's gonna happen. They gotta play. They gonna play the Tar Heels for the ACC championship. They might lose to the Tar Heels. Now I know Tar Heels ain't got nothing, but the Tar Heels got an offense. They
Yeah,
got
Tar
an
got good
offense
offense, but
now.
they defense suspect.
Oh, they defense super suspect. They suck in every category. But guess what? They can score. And I'm guessing that they're gonna outscore Clemson. And then Clemson got to turn around. Matter of fact, don't turn around, but the game before that, they got to play South Carolina Gamecocks during a rivalry. And we know that the South Carolina ain't all that, but South Carolina just beat Texas A&M.
Yeah,
So you
they're
can't
they're
sleep on
they're they're a good opponent. They ain't like you say they could upset them.
them. Could upset them. And then talk about Georgia. Georgia, they doing all right. You know what I'm saying? But now, don't get it twisted. Georgia got to play Tennessee.
I don't
Georgia
know,
got to
man.
play
I
Tennessee.
don't,
And today,
yeah,
what you say about that?
Tennessee pretty good, but I don't know if they ready for Georgia yet.
I mean, they got to play Georgia at Georgia. They got to go to Gameville. But
Yeah, see,
man, I'm telling you, you
yeah,
know, I said it early in the season.
Georgia whooping up on Florida right now, 21-3, going into
21-3.
halftime.
Going in the
They
halftime. Tennessee
trying to
whooped up
score
on
again
Florida
before
too now.
halftime.
Tennessee
Yeah,
whooped up on
Florida.
Florida too.
Yeah, Florida. You know they got a down year this year, but
Yeah, they got a down
I
year.
don't think Tennessee ready for Georgia yet.
Man, Murdoch loved on Florida Gators. I mean haters. I mean, whatever they is.
You know,
Yeah, he
we'll
loved.
welcome him. We'll welcome him to roll with the Tide. You know, we ain't uh we ain't gonna turn him down.
Well, you might as well go on roll with Auburn. We'll be back next year.
Auburn. Yeah, it's always next year.
Yeah. This year, I mean, but man, them boys look, man, dog. Did you see how many guys is transferring from Auburn? They entered that transfer portal. Man, we is losing. We is woo. Mm. They got to get rid of Harson, man. The man Harson has really hurt that program.
Yeah,
I mean,
he hurting them bad.
you heard them bad, man. And who number two? Ohio State number two. Penn
Yeah,
State gave them
Ohio
a run
State.
for their money today at first now. It was
Yeah, it was
14-13 first half.
yeah, Penn State was leading going into the fourth quarter. Ohio
Mm-hmm.
State just had a monster fourth quarter with they scored 28 and Penn State scored 17 points.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Damn,
it was looking
Penn
bad
State.
for Ohio State for 3 quarters.
Yeah. At least they know how to get dig in the trenches and pull a game out. But
But
I
did
say
anybody see
Michigan.
that damn Marvin Harrison Jr.? That boy had 10 receptions, 185 yards for Ohio State.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Now he want to be
I
a
was
Hall of Famer like his daddy.
also that is Marvin Harris' son. I
Yeah,
thought
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Number three, Tennessee. Tennessee play Kentucky tonight now. And I know y'all like, oh, Tennessee gonna handle them. But I'm tell you like this. I see a good game. I see Tennessee winning. This game right here is really gonna tell you because what's Tennessee back? Because Kentucky ain't no slouch. Kentucky Kentucky badly lost to Ole Miss. I think they took another loss. They quarterback one now. I forgot who they had lost to. I think it was Mississippi State. I think they had lost. I can't remember.
Yeah,
But
I can't remember who it was.
Kentucky ain't no bad team. They got a good team. Tennessee needs not to be playing with them, thinking they just a cakewalk, or they gonna find themselves up out the championship playoffs.
I don't know. I don't think they're gonna have a problem with him. Yeah,
It's
Kentucky
gonna be,
lost they lost to South Carolina
yeah, that's who they lost to,
uh,
South Carolina.
early in the month. Yeah, they lost by 10 to them, and
Yeah, they quarter. I don't think their quarterback was in that game though.
yeah, I think he was hurt.
And hell, South Carolina beat Texas
Yeah,
A&M.
cause but they lost back to back. They lost to Ole Miss the week before.
Mm-hmm.
That was the
That's when
first of
that
the
boy
month.
got hurt. That's
Yeah,
when
they
that
lost
boy
to
got
them
hurt.
by yeah, they lost by 3 points to them.
Yeah, 3 points. 3 points. And we already talked about Clemson. I see them. Man, I don't really understand because Clemson, they still think they what they number 4 and 5.
Yeah, I
They're
think
number
they
5, right?
number 5. Yeah, they number 5.
Yeah. They ain't playing nobody, man. How can you make the playoff when you don't play at least a team in the top 10?
Yeah, I don't think they're
I
gonna
don't
make it.
understand that. They
Yeah, I
should
don't
make
think
it
they're gonna make it.
because they ain't playing nobody. And every time they played a team that was ranked, they were like number 15, and they had problems with them.
Yeah, that was the best team they played was I think Wake Forest.
Wait for it, wait for us.
And they
They
were
had it was
struggling. I gotta
oh
check that
yeah,
score back out. They were just
yeah,
struggling
they
with
had a,
Louisville. Yeah, they were struggling with Louisville.
tell you, man, Clemson overrated, man. Alabama, the bum tide, Christmas tide, Crimson Tide, they is not at the doghouse because they ain't at the doghouse. They got to play LSU November the 5th.
LSU?
Then, LSU,
Man, LSU ain't got a chance.
LSU, hey, LSU been putting on some wins, baby.
I'd have felt
Uh,
better if you would have said Auburn.
Oh, they gotta play us too. Yeah, Iron Bowl. You already know during the Iron Bowl, you gotta throw out stats and all of that stuff. Cause that's the Iron Bowl, but Harsin don't get it. So I can't even just say this is gonna be a good Iron Bowl because Harsin do not get SEC football. That that's why they 3-5.
But hey, I ain't know a Razorback tear Tiger ass up like that.
Well, when the coach of Marshmallow, to make the team so, you know. So Auburn, man, listen now. Auburn won one. Was it one? Auburn won one game in the division, right? They beat Missouri, and they barely beat Missouri because in all technicality, that boy don't fumble that ball, they win. So that was a
Yeah.
fluke win.
Hey, what
They
the
ain't
coach
won
say?
but one.
What the coach
What
say?
the
The team with the most
what
points
that
at the
coach?
end of the game, that's who win the game.
Yeah, and we pulled that one off. But
Cause look,
man, you
hey,
cannot.
I can't complain about the Tennessee win. Hey, we lost. Ain't no excuse.
Yeah, they got them y'all ass.
We lost by 3 points. Most penalties Alabama had since Nick
Uh,
Saban been there.
hell, they could be by 1 point. You still lost.
Yeah, that's why I say we ain't complaining. We a loss a loss, but we know what we heading to
Yeah.
with the
To a
Heisman
loss to
Trophy
Georgia,
one.
Georgia or Tennessee in the SEC championship, they're gonna kick y'all out the playoff.
Nah, you know that ain't gonna happen. We did
So
miss.
you think?
We missed 1 year since the playoffs been around, and we don't plan on missing no.
So you think that y'all gonna beat Georgia or Tennessee in the SEC championship?
No problem.
Man, y'all might still have another loss on your record.
But you know, by the end, there's gonna be a couple of them teams that's gonna drop, have a loss or two by the end of the season.
Well, I know Michigan and Ohio State got to play each other. You know, so one of them gonna take a loss. You
Yeah,
know,
that's gonna be a tough one right there.
yeah, yeah, that's gonna be a loss for one of them. You know, then TCU TCU sitting pretty for real though.
Yeah,
Now, they
TCU
have
looking good.
yeah TCU they ain't really I think the hard parts of their schedule over with. Ain't who else they got to play?
Let me see.
Baylor.
Yeah, they'll beat Bill.
They'll beat Baylor.
Yeah, they'll beat them. Now they got Texas Tech on the schedule next week. They got Texas the
They gonna
next week.
they,
They got
okay.
Bell and they got Iowa State.
All right, Texas. They got they. I think they'll beat Texas, but that quarterback he is back. Now, so that might be a hiccup for TCU.
I don't know.
But that,
It might be Texas might try to put up a little fight, but I think TCU will take.
yeah. So already know TCU look as they sit now. TCU look primed to go to the playoffs. We don't know what's going to happen with the SEC because Bama crippled right now. Georgia and Tennessee rolling strong right now. Ohio State and Michigan State gotta play each other. So TCU is really like the only one that you can say that's a lot, and they still gotta play Texas.
Yeah, that I say that's gonna be a tough one now. Taylor Tech gonna give them a good game.
I doubt that. Who number 7 and number 8?
TCU number 7. Number 8 is Oregon. Oregon number 8. And you know what's
Wow,
gonna happen with that with Bo Nix, y'all
wow,
old quarterback.
wow. So
O- and Oklahoma State, they getting blasted right now.
1 mile. Take exit
so
9
you mean to
on the
tell
right
me
to I-70 West.
that Oregon got a chance to make the playoffs?
I don't know. I don't think they gonna make it though. They uh they 6-1 right now.
Yes.
But they really don't play nobody. Toughest game they got left is against Utah. They play Colorado next week. They play Washington. They play Oregon State for the last game. So Utah the only team they really got to worry about. So they got a good chance, but Georgia destroyed them starting the season off. They lost 49-3 to Georgia. So I don't think they ready for the big competition. Yeah, they struggled with Washington State when they played them. So I don't see them I don't see them going too far. Yeah, Oklahoma State, they getting blasted today, so they'll be out of it. Let's go back to this who we got on the schedule. Let's see, Oklahoma State and Kansas. I say Oklahoma State, they getting blasted today. So they'll be at the top 10. They losing 35-0 to Kansas State. Yeah, they can't get much of an offense going on. Quarterback only has he's 7 for 14, 75 yards. No rushing game. It's all Kansas State. Yeah, Kansas State quarterback Howell, he has 224 yards, 4 touchdowns. The running back Deuce Vaughn.
Trap.
Yeah, you back. I was just talking about how Oklahoma State getting blasted right now. 35-0.
What?
Yeah, 35-0 at halftime.
Who they playing again?
Kansas State. Kansas State
Oh
quarterback got
wow.
224 yards, 4 touchdowns. Deuce Vaughn got 14 carries for 121 yards. And Warner, the receiver, he got 4 receptions, 97 yards, 2 touchdowns. It's all Kansas State, baby.
Wow.
They have
Wow.
no they have completely shut Oklahoma State down. No running attack. and no passing attack.
Wow. Wow,
And,
man.
and
Listen,
they
I
and
didn't
they the
know,
number they rank number 9.
and they out of it. It's rap for them.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
Man, listen, I was going through a scenario. I didn't know that we would have technical difficulties, right? Now, what if Bama, what if Tennessee beat Georgia and they go to the SEC championship and Bama turn around and beat Tennessee? Michigan beats Ohio State. Clemson loses to South Carolina. TCU wins out or lose to the Longhorns. Who you think gonna go to gonna be in the playoffs then?
Hell, if you say Bama beat Tennessee,
Yeah, but after Tennessee beat Georgia, and then they go to the SEC championship, and Bama come back and redeem themselves against Tennessee.
oh boy, that'll be tough there. Cause if Tennessee beat Georgia, they'll be ranked number 1.
They'll be number one.
But Georgia won't fall out the top 4. I don't think
Yeah.
I don't think they'll put Clemson over Georgia with 1 loss.
No, I don't think they would either. But then guess what?
They shouldn't,
Michigan,
but if that happens, Georgia will be out of it.
yeah, yeah.
If they put Clemson over Georgia, which I don't think they'll do, but if they do that, Georgia be out because if Alabama go and beat Tennessee, Tennessee will be number 1, so Tennessee will stay in there, and they gonna put Alabama in there because Alabama's sitting at 6 right now, so that'll jump them up there. Clemson they gonna lose. I don't see them winning that. Yeah, I don't
Trap.
see the yeah. Yeah, I
I
don't see
mean, listen.
Clemson winning that.
No, okay, listen, right? If Tennessee run number 3 right now, right?
Yeah,
All right. Tennessee beat Georgia.
they're gonna be
Tennessee
number
gonna
1.
they're gonna be number 1.
Yeah, they're gonna jump Ohio State.
Yeah. Now Georgia is number 1. They lose to the number 3 team. They gonna move to number 3.
Yeah, that's why I say
They,
I don't
yeah,
think they
they'll move to number
put
3.
Clemson and Michigan number 4. So Michigan ain't gonna go nowhere.
Yeah, that's right. So then,
The lowest Georgia go is 3 or 4.
yeah, and then Michigan turn around because it's rivalry week. Then Michigan turn around, beat Ohio State. That will move Michigan to number 2. So it'll be Tennessee, Michigan, Georgia,
And Ohio State.
yep, in Ohio State.
And
Followed with,
but you got Clemson, Alabama, TCU to be sitting right there.
yeah. And we say that Clemson lose to South Carolina or somebody. Boom, that knocked them out the equation. Move Bama to number 5, right? Then we run into the championship week. Bama redeems itself against Tennessee.
Yeah, that'll put
How? What?
automatic Bama gonna be in there.
Yeah, that'll make them a lot to go in there. But what rank would they be ranked?
If they
Because
still
Michigan would
send
have to be number 1.
yeah, if they beat Ohio State,
Yeah.
and they be number 2,
And
yeah,
then
they'll
Tennessee
go up to number
loses to
1.
Alabama.
They'll go up to
Yeah.
number
And then
1.
Alabama will move up to number 2.
And I don't think
And
they'll knock
Georgia,
Tennessee out. If Tennessee make it to the championship, if they beat Georgia and they just lose to Alabama in the SEC championship, Tennessee will make it. See, it'll be
yep.
Alabama and Tennessee in there from the SEC.
But
And
what Georgia
it's
gonna
one
be
or
at?
the other. Michigan and Ohio State ain't gonna make it.
Yep, that's right. But then what they gonna do with Georgia?
Georgia gonna be out. If they don't make
You
it to
think?
that, cause that them championship, that's gonna trump Georgia just with that one loss. That's gonna trump.
Yeah.
If they don't go to the
Uh,
SEC championship, but then you got Michigan and Ohio State. Now, if one of them, the number one team, and it's a close game, then I don't know, both of them can make it.
That's what I'm saying because because man, it's a cluster right now. If Georgia lose to Tennessee, that's just the number three beating number one. They ain't gonna get out the top five, and then especially if the game is tight, heaven forbid if we go into overtime.
Yeah, that's why I say they ain't. I don't know. It's gonna be a tight one. Cause you gotta
Cause you
think
can't,
if Clemson don't lose, they gonna be a lot to be in there.
yeah, and it gonna
So
be
so
some
I-
one
oh,
loss teams better than Clemson.
Ohio State or Michigan, they see they gonna go to the schedules then. Who had the toughest schedule?
They're gonna go to the schedule. Clemson is not gonna look good. It's gonna
Yeah,
look
but I
good.
don't.
It's strong fifth ranked teams.
Yeah, cause even TCU, if they go undefeated, they still can lead them out. If them other teams play a tougher schedule, they can be like number five. They'll be left out of it.
Yep. I'm saying I see. I wish they ain't gonna never do it. I ain't gonna say never when they open the playoff up.
My
It ain't
three,
gonna happen.
three, three SEC
Because this
teams.
year
Nah,
it's
they ain't
gonna
gonna
show
do
them.
that. They ain't gonna put
Yep.
Georgia, Alabama,
Not
and
this
Tennessee
year.
in it.
All three of them teams gonna have a righteous argument. Because if Georgia lose to Tennessee,
Yeah, cause they never
that is
did want it
Clemson.
like that with them two SEC teams like Georgia and
I
Alabama.
know it.
See, they had it set up. They ain't want it like that, but cause how it go, they can't hit it. That's like this year. You
Yeah.
got three of them. That's like top
Three
team.
top teams. Top teams. And for real, man. I mean, just to keep it real, top teams out there, man. And I'm gonna say the top five, 16. I'm gonna say six. Leave a little controversy. And I ain't and not in order. Not in order. But you got Michigan, Ohio State, Alabama, Tennessee, Georgia, and it's a toss up between TCU and Clemson. And I think TCU will beat Clemson.
Yeah, TCU pretty tough. They done had a bunch of games that were close and they pulled them out. See that be the difference and like what a team that went through during the season. They
Yep,
meet up with a team. If they been going through a lot of tough games and coming out with the win, that show you they know how to win.
yep. I don't think Clemson. Excuse me. I don't think Clemson can beat any of them five teams I named. I don't think TCU could beat any of those top five teams I named. But they got a better uh they got a better chance than Clemson. So the best five teams is three teams from the SEC and two teams from the Big Ten. Them the best five
Yeah, I
teams.
really think
How can
all
you
them teams
believe
way
it?
better than TCU except Clemson. Out of them six ahead of TCU, yeah, Clemson about the only one
Yep,
that I think they might could beat.
yep, yep. So it might be coming down this year to the game plan where, well, goddamn, you talking about SEC versus the Big Ten.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah, yeah. This year it might come down to the SEC, two teams versus two teams from the Big Ten.
Yeah, cause like I say Clemson, they gotta play Notre Dame. That's gonna be a tough one, and South Carolina, and they might have a tough time getting Louisville.
What the
Like I
score
say,
is?
Louisville getting that Wake Forest right now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hey, but I don't know how they gonna do that SEC thing if man, if Georgia if Georgia win against Tennessee, that's probably gonna hurt Tennessee. But they number three. What they gonna fall to number 4 or 5?
I don't think they're gonna fall that far.
Yeah, exactly. But they beat the number one team. They beat the number three team.
Yeah,
So they can go to number 4, number 5 maybe. But if Georgia turn around and if Georgia beat Alabama, then Alabama out because they got 2 losses. That's gonna be a wrap. But if they turn around and lose in the championship to Alabama, Alabama gonna go back number 1.
yeah,
Georgia
right.
is gonna fall from number 1 to like number 4.
Yeah,
Tennessee,
they beating Florida right now, 28-3 at halftime.
hmm I don't know. It's a cluster. It's a cluster right now. With all them teams right there, Oregon, they ain't played nobody. When they did play Georgia, they got humiliated. Bo Nix looked like the same Bo Nix he was last year when he played at Oregon.
Yeah, beside that game though, they've been looking pretty good. I
Yeah,
ain't think they,
yeah.
I ain't think they'll be ranked that high, but
Who you think gonna win out? Well, you already told me you think Tennessee gonna beat LSU tonight. What other games out there that still got to come on today?
Tennessee play Kentucky.
Yeah, I meant to say Kentucky. You already saying Tennessee gonna beat Kentucky. So what other games that's out there today? That's out there now.
Let me see who all we got on this lineup. Yeah, cause it's so many today. Let me see. Oh, we forgot. Oh, yeah, Wake Forest, they 10. They ain't got a chance either. USC, UCLA. So you get on none of them make it. That's why I
Nope.
say like Oregon, they ain't gonna make it. So it's pretty much a lot. Them top teams. Yeah, it's pretty much gonna be a lot. It just gonna be between who gonna get a loss coming down the stretch.
Yep. We all know that out of them 5 teams, 2 of them gonna take a loss, and there's a possibility that 3.
Yeah, Oregon, they beating California 28-10 right now.
Mm-hmm. Bo
We got
Nix. I'm sad to say it, but hey man, you got to be honest. Bo Nix a better quarterback than the quarterbacks that Auburn got.
yeah, it look like it.
Yeah,
They got Cincinnati, they losing to UFC 10-6 in the third. They ranked number 20, so they in danger of falling out the top 25. I say Wake Forest, they losing 20-14 in Louisville. They number 10. So I say Clemson gotta play Louisville too. There ain't no pushovers either. Okay, South Carolina losing to Missouri 17-7 at halftime.
Sweat, yeah, play.
You said the SWAC? You said the SWAC?
Trap.
What'd you say? Yeah, I ain't hear you, but you said the SWAC, Jackson State, they whooping up on Southern U 28-0. Grambling State, they whooping up on Alcorn State 28-6. Florida A&M, they whooping on Arkansas Pine Bluff 14-0. Oh, you else you had today? You had a few on today. Got Texas Southern whooping up on Lincoln 17-2. San Diego State.
Trap.
Yeah, yeah, I was just running down these SWAC score. Grambling State whooping up on Alcorn State 28-6. Got Alabama A&M, Alabama State. A&M winning 14-3 in the third quarter. Yeah, there's a few on. Well, you got a few on playing today. Yeah, Appalachian State whooping up on Robert Morris 28-3. Yeah, there's a few on. Okay, we gonna see what you think about these games. Who you say you going with? Kentucky or Tennessee? I'm going with Tennessee for next week. Well, for this, not next week, but this week. Prediction.
It's going down.
What you
Going
say?
down for college world. So we just made our predictions. Still undetermined who's going to be in the playoffs. I see we got our brother, Nicky Dave. Oh, I'm sorry. Dave just caught up with us. Dave, what's going on?
And we want to hit that prediction for North Carolina, Pittsburgh at North Carolina. Yeah, who you going with that one, E? Yeah, I'm going with North Carolina on that one. Ole Miss and Texas A&M. I'm gonna take Ole Miss in that one. And Bell and Texas Tech. I'm gonna go with Texas Tech. I'll touch on some more of these scores from the day. Georgia
You,
still whooping up on Florida 28-3. Illinois whooping up on Nebraska 20-9 in the third quarter. Yeah, we had TCU with the
Nebraska,
win 41-31. Kansas State still whooping up on Oklahoma State 35-0.
golly. What the
Yeah,
What's
Georgia.
wrong with the Cowboys now, man?
I don't know. The Cowboys, they ain't looking too good today. Yeah, they can't get no offense going.
Yes.
Yeah,
Golly.
Sanders, he
Kansas
on
State
that.
took that little loss.
He 9 for 18, 102 yards and an interception.
Damn.
Nixon, he on
Kansas State.
have no more than 16 yards rushing. They can't get no offense going.
Hey, Kansas State took that little loss. last week against TCU, they done turned around and just hammering the Cowboys.
Oh yeah.
Did the Tar
Yeah,
Heels
cause
play
they
this
were
week?
yeah, 'cause they were beating TCU. TCU came back and beat them at the end.
Mm, yep. So
And
what
then
the
too, they lost their other loss was to Tulane. And hell, a couple weeks ago, they barely beat Iowa State 10-9.
mm.
So I don't really
So
think they
tell me
should
this
have
right
been.
here.
They overrated.
Yeah. They overrated too. Tell me this right here. Did the Tar Heels play today?
Yeah, they gonna play later on. They play what they say they play Pittsburgh.
They pit, huh? I guess that's something. That's something. Really say what to say when the Tar Heels play. They got that good prolific offense, but the defense is like a high school, like an elementary school team.
Oh yeah.
So
Ain't no defense whatsoever.
for real, so you really don't know how that's gonna go. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, they play 7 o'clock tonight. They play in North Carolina
mm,
though.
okay, well maybe I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know how that defense could be that horrible and the offense can be that prolific. It's like night and day. You know what I'm saying?
It's like that sometimes. You got a coach that, if he ain't a defensive coach, he just more focused on offense. It'll go like that. See, they
Yeah,
six
I
and
think
one,
that
but
don't they got
they ranked 21.
yeah don't they got Chisnick out there for their defensive coach?
I ain't sure who the defensive coach.
Yeah, I think they got Chisnick out there, man. Or the Auburn like, ex coach and Chisnick wasn't no slouch when it came to defense. We just had that problem with with the quarterback position. They couldn't recruit a good quarterback and they didn't develop one.
Nah,
And he lost his position at Auburn behind that. So you already know what's going to happen to Harson. Hell, you ain't got a quarterback, and now you shit, man, you ain't won but one game in the conference.
that's all.
You gone. He gone. Get his ass on. He should have been gone. Real talk.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't know. I don't know, man. The Tigers gonna have to do something. It might
Who
be
gonna
another
do it?
10 years before they can turn around.
Oh no, man. Oh no. I ain't gonna lie. With all them players transferring, man, that's really gonna hurt them next year. But one thing about it, in the NIL,